Tonight, fellow citizens, this is not just a customary New Year address. It is a moment that calls on all of us to seize the opportunity before us, to walk together as one people, and to complete a journey that has been delayed for far too long. 2026 will be a watershed year in the story of our republic, a turning point in our march from promise to prosperity, a year that future generations will look back on and say, that is when Kenya changed course. We can speak of this moment with confidence because we are not starting from nothing. We are building on a solid foundation already laid. Step by step, we confronted difficulties, carved out opportunities, and laid a strong and formidable base for the future of our country. But the story of 2025 is not merely about numbers and statistics. It is about people, the hustlers, the mama mbogas, the border riders, the farmers, the traders, the entrepreneurs, and the workers whose toil, patience, and sacrifice have begun to yield tangible results. It is the story of ordinary citizens whose lives have quietly changed in very extraordinary ways. Kenyans like Mama Cherusha Mudhoni, whose dream of owning a decent home finally came true. For years, her family lived in a single crowded room, exposed to rain and cold, in dignity and fear, never knowing what tomorrow might bring. In 2025, that chapter of uncertainty ended. She moved into a modern, affordable home with clean water, electricity, a proper toilet, and cooking gas. For the first time, her children have space to study and play. Dignity replaced survival. The foundations we have laid have also enabled millions to access quality health services under our universal health care program. Today, more than 29 million Kenyans are registered under Social Health Authority. Across the country, stories of care, relief, dignity, and support are being told, quietly and powerfully, by ordinary citizens whose lives have been transformed. Kenya cannot grow, Kenya cannot compete or remain secure when millions are trapped in addiction. This crisis demands decisive national action. Accordingly, going into the new year, the government will confront alcohol and drug abuse as a national development and security emergency, backed by political will, expanded enforcement capacity, and coordinated action across government. We will establish a strengthened anti-narcotics unit within the Directorate of Criminal Investigations with operational capacity comparable to the Anti-Terrorism Police Unit. Fully resourced with modern surveillance, intelligence, forensics, financial investigation capabilities, the unit will operate as a permanent multi-agency formation, working closely with the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse, NACADA, the National Intelligence Service, border management agencies, county governments, and international partners. To support this expansion, the unit's strength will be boosted from the current 200 to 700 officers through new recruitment and redeployment, all trained and equipped for national operations against high-level traffickers, financiers, and organized criminal networks. Asset tracing, seizure, and forfeiture will become central to every narcotics and illicit alcohol investigation. The Asset Recovery Agency will be engaged from the point of seizure, and all assets used or acquired through these activities, including cash, vehicles, land, buildings, and businesses, will be treated as proceeds of crime, promptly frozen, prosecuted, forfeited to the state, and redirected to rehabilitation, prevention, and treatment programs. And just as we demand responsibility in our homes, we must demand the same at an even higher standard from those entrusted with leadership in our public life. Leaders must lead from the front. I reiterate that 2026 and the years beyond will usher in a period of accountability. Leadership will not be judged not by promises made, but by performance delivered. Not by the exuberance of youth or the longevity of service, but by results and a proven track record. Those entrusted with the privilege of leadership will be held to account for the service they render and the outcomes they deliver to the people, not for the excuses crafted to mask a poverty of ideas or a lack of ambition. The measure of leadership is impact, and that standard will apply to all. Happy New Year 2026. May God bless you all. May God bless Kenya. And I thank you for your attention. Asanteni sana.